In this video, I'll take a closer look at the actions available when working with messages. Now, the Actions panel is used when you work with unresolved questions, and it has 5 types of buttons: the Send, the Forward, Save, Change Topic, and the Spam button. The Send button has 5 options, but the most common action is to send a response that marks the question as resolved. This is what happens when you click the main Send button. The drop-down on the Send button gives you 4 additional options. The Leave Open checkbox will convert what you've typed into an agent email that becomes part of the conversation thread, but it doesn't answer the original question. You might use this option to tell the customer that it will take you longer than normal to provide your response. So I'll type a response here, check Leave Open, and then click Send. You notice that the page reloads with the original question ready for handling. If I look at the history, I can see now that my response was sent to the customer as an agent email. The Send Secure link will allow you to select a template that notifies the customer that an answer is ready, but the customer would then log into an iService portal to read the answer securely. Now, you might use this if you need to send some confidential information that shouldn't be sent via email. Once you select the template, click the Send Secure link. The Expect a Customer Reply option is used when you want to mark the original question as resolved, but you're expecting a reply back from the customer. Now, this will leave a copy of your response in the Pending tab as a reminder, and you can send additional messages to the customer using the Pending tab. Now, this leaves a copy of your response in the Pending tab. When the customer replies to your response, the pending item will be removed automatically, and the customer's question will appear in your inbox. By default, iService adds a reference number into the subject line of every response. This is used to make sure that any replies from the customer are threaded back into the conversation. You can suppress the reference number by checking this box here. Now, keep in mind, if you suppress the reference number, if the customer replies to your answer, a new thread will be started in iService. The Forward button has 4 options. The first one, Forward to Agent, is used to reassign a question to another agent directly. Select your agent from the drop-down list, and then click Assign to the selected agent to assign the message to that agent. The agent list will show you all the agents that have the skills to answer the question. It'll also show you whether they're logged out, and if it says unavailable, that means they're unable to receive messages because they have a special empty inbox on logged out attribute set for them. The Remove from My Queue button will unassign the message from you and put it back for other agents to take. Now, your draft response will be saved and routed to the next agent that takes the message. Sometimes messages might come to the wrong business unit, and you can forward it to another business unit by using the Forward to Segment option. Simply select the new segment, pick a mailbox or use the default, and then click Forward Now. When the messages are forwarded, any filters associated with the mailbox that you chose will apply to that message. Click the Forward Now link when you're ready to forward the message. iService allows you to forward the message to someone who's not an iService agent. Click the Forward to External Agent link. Enter the new address, and then pick your template, and then click the Forward Now button. iService will use the template that you selected to notify the person that help is needed. They'll receive a copy of the message and have several options for providing the response. Messages that have been forwarded externally will still appear in the Manage Messages page, but they'll be shown as assigned to the email address that you entered. So here we can see in the Manage Messages page that the question is now assigned to the external agent. And once that person provides a response, iService will compose the answer, send it to the customer, and mark this question as resolved. The Save button has 4 options. The main Save button will save a draft of your response. Now, iService will automatically save your work every 10 seconds, but you should always save your work before navigating to another page. The drop-down provides 3 additional options. You can save a private note, a public note, or you can save and resolve the question without sending a response. Private notes are only viewable by other agents. Just type your note, and then click Save Private Note. Public notes can be viewed by the customer when logged into an iService portal. Now this works the same way as a private note. Simply type your note, and then click Save Public Note. Now, if we look in the history for this thread, we'll see these notes that we've created, the private note and the public note. Now sometimes you'll get a response from a customer that doesn't need an answer. They might just thank you for your previous response. In those cases, you can add a comment and then click Save and Resolve. Now this will resolve the question, but it won't send anything to the customer. Your notes will then be saved as part of the history. Now if a message is in the wrong topic, you can change it by clicking on the Change Topic drop-down. Select a new topic, and now the topic has been changed. Now if you receive a question that's in the wrong queue and you need to re-queue it for another agent, you would change the topic first, and then you would use the forward to queue so it could be reassigned to the proper person. Now the spam button takes 3 actions at once. It'll add the customer type of spam to the contact, it'll resolve the question, and it'll change the topic to the spam topic so that your reports will be more accurate.